Celsius. I see this popping up everywhere. But let's look what's in here. You have what I call the classic normal energy drink mix. Carbonated water, flavoring, and sucralose. And of course, the main ingredient, caffeine, a big dose of caffeine. 1 Celsius has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and most popular energy drinks have like 150 to 200 milligrams of caffeine in one can. The problem is when you consume 2 to 3 of these per day, as many people do, you're hitting over that 400 milligrams of caffeine threshold. Now, I'm not anti-caffeine, which we'll get into, and I'll show you some good options for energy soon. The problem with over-consuming caffeine is twofold. A 2024 study looked at this specific issue that I'm talking about. They compared a dose of 100 milligrams of caffeine versus a dose of 400 milligrams. What they found is the 400 milligram group experienced sleep disruption. Even ingesting it 12 hours before sleep, they noticed issues. And if you're one of these people going, no, trust me, bro, I drink a few energy drinks and I sleep fine. The study literally discussed that. They discussed the objective versus the subjective sleep discrepancy. People basically thought they were sleeping well, but when you actually look at the sleep, it's not as good. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 to 8 hours. So if you are consuming 400 milligrams of caffeine at, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., let's call it, when you're trying to go to bed at, 10 p.m., midnight, you oftentimes are still having like 100 milligrams plus of caffeine running through your system. That is not healthy. That is stupid. Another ingredient that I have issues with that is in so many of these right here. And yes, in your beloved white monster, yes, it has this ingredient, sucralose. Sucralose is an artificial sweetener. And there is a study, a 10-week study where they gave healthy adults usually about half the amount of sucralose than that's in one of these cans. And they noticed reductions in beneficial gut bacteria like Lactobacillus acidophilus. This was only 10 weeks, again, at like half the amount that's in a can usually. So you can imagine, what would this be like for a year? You're drinking double the amount in that study. You are cooking your gut microbiome. If you really want to offset this, you could start to eat some yogurt, some fermented foods, supplement with acidophilus, but in my opinion, why even drink sucralose?